My name is Sheryl Jones. I am the Executive Director for the Chatham County Family Justice Center here in Savannah, Georgia. The Chatham County Family Justice Center is actually very important for the community, especially right now during the pandemic, because there are so many families who are stuck at home and a lot of domestic violence is actually occurring and they have no way to flee and get the services that they need. So we are there and we're just basically trying to get the word out for them and making sure that they have a one-stop shop so they're not going to 10 different locations to try to receive services. So that's what we're there for. And as we continue to grow and identify the needs, then of course, there's always so many community services that we can reach out to and partner with to make sure that the families are getting the services that they need. I believe in collaboration because the community itself, we need to stay together and we don't need to duplicate services. So creating and maintaining those partnerships are key. Also looking at a vision, knowing what the mission of any agency is and knowing how to implement and execute that. And I think that's where my experience has come from. Just from the beginning, even working with Hope House was one of those situations where you're talking about a grassroots organization, so you do it all. And I think that gives you an advantage when you do it all, from cleaning floors to taking care of babies to writing grants and all of those things, which makes you a balanced person and you can get it done and you know how to do things in a timely manner. My primary goal is to make sure that families are safe, they're connected to the resources that they need, because we are the ones who can advocate for them. So it takes a village, and I consider myself to be a part of that village. And so I pretty much have the energy, or I'm energized by the fact that those are things that need to be done. I know it won't be done overnight, but as long as we keep trying and moving forward, things can happen and lives can change. So I think that's more important. I'm always believing in, if someone is requiring me to do a task, I want to make sure that I complete it. And so I'm never wanting to disappoint anyone, and I always see the bigger picture. So I think more importantly, I look at the big picture and make sure that it gets done. I'm one of those individuals that I work hard, my work speaks for itself, and I'll stand up to anyone, to get the job done. And, so I've never had a situation where I felt like I was being taken advantage of, or in a situation where I felt like a male was, getting a better opportunity than me. But so I just believe I work for what I want, and I, pretty much move through it and make it happen. I just believe when I set goals, my success is determined on basically, I'm a praying person, so I believe in my faith first, and then I set those goals. I create a plan and I just move forward. So there are no distractions. And of course there are always situations that may come along, but because I am self-determined, I don't allow those distractions to dictate, what my end is. My life was predestined, regardless of the mistakes that, I've made along the way, or, those things that I felt were mistakes. It wasn't by it wasn't necessarily a mistake. It was what got me where I am. So those experiences, those downfalls, all of those things prepared me for who I am today. And it prepared me to deal with different types of people. So I'm never judging an individual on the basis of what they look like or what they say or, what it seems to me. I'm always looking deeper to understand who they are as a person, and making sure that even if they don't know where they're going, I can assist them in building them as a leader. So I really believe in that. So the best way for me to balance life and my career, my home life and my career, is basically to practice self-care, to learn how to say no, and also leave home at home and work at work. If you do what you love, it's not like working. So you enjoy doing it. So every day I go to work, I enjoy it. And even those individuals who are surrounded by me that may have a difficult day, because I'm smiling and imparting, happiness around me, then they are happy as well. So I want each person that works with me or works for me to actually enjoy what they do. So they have to have a passion, or I'll help them find it.